What is happening? Everyone is getting blocked on Amazon KDP, either for a reason you don't really understand. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the main reason you are being blocked anytime you put your book there. So you can see from the screen, this is a blocked book already, which was just published not quite long this year, 2024. And I even got messages from a friend was like telling me, hey, trust you are good, chatted me up on Telegram and say, my fourth book was published. What could be the problem? So that is what we'll be facing in this video. I'm going to be telling you every step you should take to avoid being blocked. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel, I talked about a lot of KDP and some stuff. I believe this channel will be helpful to you. And I believe at the end of this tutorial, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can have massive knowledge when it comes to KDP as well. And you can have access to Telegram Pro so that you can enjoy the benefit of using Telegram Pro, so that you can chat me up and get access to Telegram Pro as well. Sorry, not Telegram, Canva Pro. Sorry, Canva Pro. So I advise you stay to the end, but let's just get in though. Let's not speak too much. So when I got this message from them like, hey, you've been blocked, someone chatted me up, I thought it was because I made something without checking this name, because this name was trademarked or some stuff. But I discovered, I said, okay, let me make a fresh content that is not even about the biography of someone. Instead, let me go for a fresh write-up, because people were suggesting, like telling me it's because you're writing about a trend or some other stuff, but let's just go for something that is very safe. So I said, okay, let me make a simple prayer book for little ones and just go ahead without adding too much stuff, just simple stuff. And at the end, it was so bad. So let me just reload this dashboard so that, let's say, it's either the account is terminated, or better still, they tell me this book has been rejected. So this is the message I got. This book was blocked. The question now is, why was this book blocked? Is it because of the title? This title is totally available for free because no one has done it. I'm the first one who said daily prayer for little ones, 30 days, uptime and bedtime, prayers for kids, short prayers to help your kids pray, and some stuff like this. Very, very simple. But it's so painful that even when you send a message on their mail trying to tell them, hey, why? They tell you, this is the answer you get from them, which I will show you now. This is what I got. They sent me this message, thank you for the submission of the following titles. They said, based on our review, we won't be accepting your submission for publication because the book might result in a disappointing customer experience. Now, what is a disappointing customer experience? So they gave me this link to follow, and let me read through. That is what we'll be reading right now, so that we can know the difference between disappointing customer experience, because, or we should know if it is Amazon error, because this has not been happening before. This is the first time we're having this kind of issues. All right, so I decided to just load my dashboard and ensure I know what a disappointing customer experience, and it brought me to the Amazon app. So what I did was to just type Amazon terms and condition, and it brought me to their website, and I open it. You can see poor customer experience. So now, what is a poor customer experience? But before we get into poor customer experience, you already know what illegal or infringed content is. So let's open this on a new tab so that we can see. Then offensive content, let's open on a new tab, because all of you who skip processes, who don't like reading, that is the first place you get problem. You assume you know them all, and at the end you get terminated. Then you come back to read it. So for the sake of this video, I advise we stay true and see what is this. So we have everything here. Now this is the content guideline. As a bookseller, we believe providing access to written word is important, including content that may be considered objectionable. We carefully consider this type of content we make available in our stores and review approach regularly, listening to feedback and investigation concerns from our customer. This is the most important priority when it comes to Amazon KDP. If you start getting bad review on your books, trust me, your account might be terminated anytime soon. Yes. So now, illegal or infringed content, look at, we take violations. You can see it from there. Property rights. So if you go and copy someone's content and use them, it's called copyright. You will get terminated. So don't just go and copy someone's content or try to create 2 accounts and put the same book at the same place. You get terminated. Offensive content like politics, you try to side one, or the LGBTQ, you try to say lesbianism is not good. Why some people would no. Instead of that, you support and stay in between. Report this and report that. Don't side anyone. That is just it. So just give your opinion without siding any party. That is the offensive content. Then AI generated. Amazon seems this is the main problem they are facing. It's if they have created a bot that can track if you use AI. I know your question would be, but I paraphrase. Another one would be like, but I generated in human form. Another person would be like, but I used another AI to check if it is human content. All this, we just have to be careful because all AI must prove they are good. You get it? All AI must prove they are good. That is why they must always find error if not careful. So we don't know what's this, but I believe I will tell you a good solution as time goes by. So we have poor customer experience. This is the message everyone gets. So book on sales on Amazon should provide a positive customer experience. We do not allow descriptive content meant to mislead or that doesn't accurately represent the content of the book. But it's so bad that we represent it, but still you get blocked. So we also do not allow content that typically disappoint to customer, including the example provided in the guide to Kindle content quality. So before we get that, you can see we allow content in the public. We allow content that is in the public domain and no longer under copyright. So if you put any content from the public domain, you must choose when uploading that this is a public domain, but no one wants to do that because you might not get paid for that. So now let's say the last one here, which is guide to Kindle content quality. Now you can see from here we have errors. We have removing your ebooks, typos, error, number of place of items, incorrect punctuation. I believe this is where we should really study. So all these typos, error, you said typos are among the most common quality issues customer report. So to produce a high quality book, please ensure your book is free of typos. So if your book is having typo error, you are going to get blocked immediately. So letter in places of number. So where you're supposed to put letter, you go and put places. For example, something like 1066. That is why you must always check for errors in your book. Instead of 1066, you go and put 1066. So you can see. So something like the dog ran, incorrect punctuation, the dog ran. So I think all these are what Amazon is trying to. So the quality of our books is one thing they are really checking. So missing letters, all this, then HTML tag in place of character, then junk character, something like this. So preventing and fixing typos, meta issues, the title, series name, edition, and this your file don't match the metadata you entered. This is another challenge, a very big challenge that I think we should look into. The keyword or the category do not match the nature of the book. Unsupported character. You can take time and just go through all this. Image quality is another one. Ensure high image quality. Formatting issues. Take time and go through all this and see, because if we start reading all this one after the other, we won't leave here. To show this is really correct, so I got this message from that guy who got terminated. I asked him, hey, why was your book even terminated? And he showed me, said, during our review, we found that the following books cause a misleading customer experience, because misleading is a very different thing. Misleading can be as this. This is the reason why this person, I always tell them, I said, the first error you get is the reason. So this bullet point you see is the reason this book was terminated. This book was blocked. This one here said similarity of the contributor name or another author. That is why it's careful. I advise you use at least 3 authors' name when making your book. So instead of using like John Jakes, it's better use John V. Jakes. Like put something between, or John Vera Jakes, something so that it could be 3 to avoid this. Another reason I think it's similarity of the title to a previously let me just zoom in, let me zoom out from this. So similarity to a title, yes, if you use someone's title, you are in trouble. don't. That's why I said always check for plagiarism or for trademark. That's why my channel, if you come here, you're going to see Amazon rules and you should never break, because I talk about a deadly mistake here, and you see I talked about don't make this deadly mistake. If you make them, your book is, or your account is in problem. So you can watch this after this video to have better overview or insight of this. So finally on this, let's just see what's here before we now get in to the best way out. Then we have similarity to descriptions. Here you can zoom in. Cover, text, or image that do not accurately represent the content of the book. The word here is accurately. Then title or subtitle that do not accurately represent. We have similarity. You that used to go and copy someone's description just to paste. Similarity is a big challenge. So take your time and go through all this and ensure your book cover, it's not the same, because if you come to the Amazon portal, there is a lot of things we have to watch for. You have to check the book here. Hope someone have not used a similarity someone does not have. That is why if you go to Canva, you're trying to make any design, you must be very, very careful. You don't just go to Canva and just pick any book without making changes. So go to Canva if you're picking any template, ensure you have good changes to it, even at the color and all these elements that were used in this place. That's what I advised. At the title, always check. How do I check for a title? What I do is to do like this. I'll do like this, Control C. I'm going to click on find this title and see if anyone has this title. But sometimes you might not get it that way. You might not get it. Yes. So what I do is, if I'm looking for I want to use a title and it's like this, I'll just come into the Amazon search box and you can see daily prayer for kids. I'm going to come here and just write that. If I see any exact word that matches that, then it means someone has already used it. So I'm going to move down to the first, second, third pages and see if anybody has used that title. If someone have used that title, I won't use it again. But there are ways you can maneuver. You can just daily prayer for kids and some stuff, and you can just add one or stuff, and you will see what comes out, and you are good to go. So now, having said that, what is the solution to this block book? How do you get out of it? Then I discovered. So I asked the question because I have to try this. I have to go and create. So when I got this message from them, I said, okay, let me make my own and see if I'll get blocked. And I discovered that I got blocked again. Yes. Now I'm going to check the date this account was created. Then you can see from here, the last time I made a book here was in December 2023. And this book went live. I made another one here at the March. This book went live. Then from this month, you can see from here, March 15, all book started getting blocked even before March. So the month of March have been a very dangerous month for everyone. And I discovered accounts that are not up to 6 months are facing these issues. Yes, that is the main challenge. Their bot is the main challenge too. Their bot, we don't know if their bot is very stupid or trying to limit new accounts from posting. So if you are using old and new account, not up to 6 months thereabout, you'll get blocked all time. You are going to get blocked and get blocked and get blocked. Because I had chat with my friend, I was asking them, how? They said I publish, I don't get blocked. The question we ask now is this. As you can see from here, you can see if you new account, right? It said yes, oh my brother. That means if it's a new account, you are in challenge. So you're going to get almost blocked. But if it's not a new account and you get blocked, it's either you have broken Amazon rules and regulation, which was mentioned in this place that I gave this. But now the question is, are you going to fold your hands and just stay there without publishing, or you just be waiting? Yes, you can wait for a month from Amazon to give you answers. You can wait for at least 30 days or wait for the next 60 days and see if this issue will stop. Or you can follow them on Twitter. I believe KDP is on Twitter. You can search that on Twitter. Just write Amazon KDP. Follow them on Twitter and hear what they have to say. Or better still, you can chat me on WhatsApp so that you stay informed in case there is a bigger solution to this. Or you can buy an old account. Yes, you can find someone who has an old account that is not using. Get the person's detail, log in and change it to your own, and start publishing on Amazon. This is one idea about it. So you can chat your community and say, anyone with old account here on Amazon, if they say yes, then just collect the person details, fill in your stores, and you are good to go. Yes, in case you are thinking of how do you feel it, I'm going to show you something here on my channel. I made a video called multiple. Let me put that multiple, so you can see from here. Then you can see how to create multiple account on your device. Yes, and second one is how to log in multiple account. I stated the difference between these two, so you're going to watch this. I've been giving you a series of video you're going to watch. Then if you've seen an old account you want to get, then you have to watch this, how to log in multiple KDP account on your device without termination. So you're going to check on this and see if it's something that is helpful to you. Then finally on this, since you already know that old account doesn't get terminated like that, if they pass Amazon review, they won't get terminated. Then secondly, if you're operating a new account that is not up to 6 months, it might be a challenge. Then the third one here is this. The third one I said is this. It might be Amazon fault. So waiting for them in the next 30 days to see if they will rectify, because we'll be sending them series of mails trying to ask them, hey, what do I do? What do I really do? And they will not reply you. So what is the cause my book is being blocked? They will not even reply you at all. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to come here now, and instead of saying I'm going to wait for the next 60 days, it's better you now do this. I want to show you, and it's called Kobo. Very, very simple. Create a Kobo account. To watch this video, create a Kobo account. Then instead of just sitting and not doing anything, then publish your book immediately on Kobo Writing Life, and it could be a good solution for you instead of just folding your ends. But before you create a Kobo account, I made something in this video that I said your book must not be enrolled on Amazon KDP Select, because if it's enrolled on KDP Select, you can't publish on other platform. So this is just the list of many things I said in all these videos. So take them and watch all these videos. Have a vast knowledge about what you are doing. So one thing I said is at the end of this tutorial, I'm going to give you access to Canva Pro so that you can enjoy the benefit of using Canva as stated in this template I said. All you have to do is to just send me a DM here and say, hey, but most importantly, ensure you subscribe, you drop a nice comment, you share this video with your friend. If you want to like the video, you can like the video, but it's advisable you like. You can see I have access to anything I search for, even with the Pro. If I click on it, definitely it's going to open. I'm going to customize this and use it for my own benefit. So we'll not be getting blocked. I believe this tutorial is helpful. You really see the reasons why, and I showed you everything, the terms and the conditions, what caused a disappointing customer experience, what and what you should avoid. And you can see where I mentioned all this. And at your metadata, the 7 backend keyword, ensure you don't use somebody's name, you don't use new, you don't use title, and go straight to Amazon portal and read very, very well on the content guidelines so that you don't come back to read it if your account should be terminated. So take time to read all this, move around here, check about the 7 backend keyword, what and what they should know about, offensive and controversial materials, community guidelines. Just read all this so that you'll be well equipped, because knowledge is indeed what power. So take time and watch this. And if you still face any challenge, even in your old account, you can definitely now send me a message so that we know how to rectify this immediately. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for your time. I believe this video is helpful. I'm trying to go through and see if there's anything I've not said about I can't be blocked. I believe I've said a lot of things. I've talked about the Canva, which was mentioned here. I've talked about reading the formatting. I've talked about formatting your book and removing all these tests that are not important, because if you don't remove them, you're going to get kicked out. We talked about using AI to generate content, which we mentioned in this place. Talked about offensive content. And one thing I want to tell you is, if you generate any content with AI, please don't specify. Yes, don't specify. Another thing I'll tell you is, when you're using ChatGPT, maybe you are in the ChatGPT portal, you discover that ChatGPT is found of using similar words. The best thing you're going to tell ChatGPT is use a grade, let's say 6 or 7, grade 7. Okay, or you can say, write for me like a child of, let me say, a child of 10 can understand. This is the method you use, and it's not going to put all these BB grammars. Then you can say use human tone, All this you can tell them, and it's going to tell you, hey, this okay. Then just specify. If you want it to be long, you can say make it longer, or you can say expand on your word. Then ensure you take your time to generate your content, because it's very bad when after all your stress and after all your effort, you still get this as a solution, which I mean this one called blocked. This is a new account, so in my old account I don't face this issue. If any books I make go live immediately, within 10 minutes my book is live, within 30 minutes, depending on the size of my content. So we have stopped this block. I believe after this your book will be going live. Remember all I said in this video, jot them down and work with them very well, and you have a better way. Still, remember there is Kobo Writing Live. You can opt in for that, so that when you publish your book here, you can go there straight and publish. That's what I'll be doing after this video. So I'll go straight and publish this book on Kobo Writing Live and see how it goes. I believe my channel will be of help to you. Thank you once again for subscribing. I'll see you in other videos.